Hey guys, I am finally on here. I've been meaning to go live all week, but I think towards the beginning of the week, it was just all the heaviness and stuff that I was feeling, and I had to reset, and it was just like a draining feeling, and I just could not get on here. So I did miss coming on here. I missed you guys. And so I'm here now. And one of the reasons why I wanted to come on was because, I've been having some talks lately with women, amazing women, brilliant women who are just wonderful at what they do, but they're just having some issues, around money, around different things, and, just some barriers that are keeping them kind of stuck, kind of just, not able to really press forward the way they want to press forward and progress the way they really want to in their businesses. So there's some commonalities that I've seen, amongst all of them. And I just wanted to go over a few of them with you because I think it's just an important thing that you need to know in order to grow your business and scale your business to whether it's 6 figures or 7 figures. Even if you're already at that point, you can still learn some more things on how to really scale up to other levels. Okay, so one of the things is there's a commonality of not feeling good about raising the rates. And this is like having an adjustment period. So you have to give yourself permission to have that adjustment period, because if you've been charging like a certain rate for a certain amount of time, you're not instantly going to be happy all the time about raising that rate. It just doesn't come instantly. Sometimes you're not going to be happy about that particular price or that particular rate until you get your first yes. Because that way you're confident. You're like, yes, people will pay me for this price. They see the value. You already know the value, but you want other people to see that value as well. So allow yourself to go through that adjustment period, because it's going to just make so much sense. And it's going to give you some kind of freedom when you get that first yes and you're like, okay, I can actually charge this. I can actually charge what I think this is worth, and feel good about it, because you're in business to grow your business, right? You're in business to serve and help people, but you want to always grow your business. You don't want to stay stuck at the same level all the time. So at some point, you're going to have to raise those rates. And if you get that first no or that second no or whatever, just understand that there are 10 more yeses waiting for you. Okay, so don't get attached to the no's. Don't get attached to the no's. And I'm going to talk about standing your ground a little bit later. Number 4. I have like 4 things written here about standing your ground when it comes to your prices, because that's very, very important to stand your ground. Okay, so that's the first thing. So just allow yourself, like I said, to go through adjusting to the new price. Okay, not backing down just because you got a no or you got a couple of no's or whatever the case is. Just allow yourself to just go through that process, because it is a process sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes it is. All right. So the second one is, don't let other people tell you what to charge. A lot of times we look for other coaches or other people to tell us, well, what should I charge for this? Which I've done this. And do this intuitively. Like, you have to feel good about your price. Okay, because people will tell you to charge this much. They will tell you to charge that much. You may not feel good about that. And if you don't feel good about that, then you're not going to be able to lean into it. It's always going to be an awkward thing. You may want to charge more, but no, somebody else said charge less. Don't fall into that. Just do that from an intuitive point and feel good about what you're charging, because at the end of the day, you have to live with it. They're not going to live with that. You're going to live with that price point. So, just kind of X that out. Listening to other people, you can take their advice about it, but at the end of the day, it's your decision. Okay, and love your decision. Whatever decision you make about it, love your decision. All right, so the third thing is feeling deserving. Like, I see a common thing with women not feeling like they deserve to charge what they're charging. You have to lean into it. All right, you have to lean into it. You have to You have to own it. You have to feel confident about the value that you're providing. All right, that is so very important, and you have to feel that in your body. Okay, so whether you can do this intuitively, just get in touch with this, get into a quiet space, and actually feel this. Actually feel this and lean into it, because it's going to make the biggest difference when it comes to what you're charging. I know this is kind of like so much around charging price and stuff like that, but people really are going through some things when it comes to charging a higher price. And when you're charging a higher price, you're really up leveling. So that's a whole nother level of adjustment that you have to make overall, just the whole nother level. Some people start to build out their teams. Like, it's your first time building out a team, and guess what? You may feel like you may shut down, because it feels scary, because you're going to that next level, right? So do this while you're on this level, and understand that at the end of the day, it's going to make the biggest difference for you if you can just allow yourself to do these things and kind of like have a sense of freedom within yourself. That's what it's going to do at the end of the day, give you like a sense of freedom within yourself. Okay. And so the last thing is just forgiving yourself for past decisions, mistakes you made, and discounting yourself. I know I've done this plenty of times, discounting myself, and it feels disgusting. So that's why I say, when I say stand your ground, you really want to make sure that you are doing that, because if you discount yourself, you're not going to feel good about your price. You're not going to feel good about that at all. Okay, you may start to rethink the price, your price point. Like, you've already made the decision. So if you're rethinking the price point, then that means you have not begin to love your decision yet. Like, you don't love your decision. Okay, so you have to love your decisions. You don't need anybody else to validate your decisions. So, but lean into it. Forgive yourself, okay? Because money blocks usually come up a lot of times when there's an attachment to a previous bad decision or a previous mistake that you may have made. Like, that's when they come up, because it's like past stuff, holding on to past stuff. That's all really what it's about. And so if you want to move forward from that, you have to forgive yourself and let go of those things. Release it and stop resisting what you're meant to have. All right. So those are the 4 things. Now, I did finish the client attraction cheat sheet. So if you want that, leave me a note below and I will get that to you. So if you have any questions, let me know. Also with Soul on Business, that's the program that I've opened up now. One of the things I go through is all of these things that I mentioned, but also creating your offers, pricing them the right way, the way you feel good to price them, and then selling them at the end. So I go through my sales accelerator, where you're learning how to sell and master the sales process, because it all starts with you having the right offer, pricing it the right way, and then mastering the sales process so that you make the money that you want to make. So whether you're trying to scale or get to a certain point, a certain income goal, you can get there. Okay, but you have to get these blocks out of your system first. So we go through all of these different things, and you can go to soulmoneysuccess.com to read the page there. All right, so like I said, if you want the client attraction cheat sheet, just leave me a note below and I'll get that to you. All right, any questions, let me know. And if you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay so that I know you were here. All right, guys, take care, and I'll talk to you soon.